Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to run here. The Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Saturday, Mosh Pit. We are now only one away from getting our fantastic Void Only run, and we're starting off with Curse of the Blind. 2 Mike Papa Sierra, 8 November X-Ray 3, and starting with 2 of Spades. We also have Found Soul Buddy and Little Steven. So starting off with Curse the Blind is pretty much the biggest FU that the game could give you because you just can't. I mean, you can if you want to, but I don't take any of the blind items. At least you have a very good amount of tiers, a good amount of damage to start with anyway. But this is going to be a very quick first floor just because there's no reason for me in particular to take any items other than the boss item. You might be asking yourself, well, what is the danger of sitting inside of the item room? It could be guillotine, it could be Isaac's heart, it could be a lot of things that we definitely don't want on a run, especially at the beginning of a run. So yeah, but at least we have a lot of tiers here, combined with the volley fire from all of our followers here. By all of our followers, I mean just Found Soul Buddy and Little Steven, but it's good enough though. It will multiply our shots by a whole lot and essentially make these bosses really easy to start off with anyway, unless we get something stupid like, I don't know, like Headless Horseman. I guess Headless Horseman would not be as fun. Super Secret Room is there, but there's no reason for us to go, ooh, okay. We have a Judgment card. I'm going to use the Judgment card now. Wow, the Super Secret Room isn't there. Wow, I would have lost everything on that bet. Tenfold. I cannot believe the Super Secret Room's not there. All right, anyway, we got Black Monstro. Because there's no way I was going to take a Judgment card over a 2 of Diamonds, especially early on. When you want to have that early money advantage, we basically get 2 cents for every cent that we get. And we need to go pick up that sticky nickel, too. I could have swore that I... Oh, no. We already... It was a regular nickel, and then we bought that soul heart. That's right. An Eternal Heart, and we get a Tears upgrade. All right. Could have been better, but could have been worse. We get the Eternal Heart going, and I want to say thank you to everybody who wished me happy birthday yesterday. My birthdays are always something I look forward to every single year. And it's not because of the reason why you think it's like, oh, you get a bunch of presents. Honestly, I don't get a lot of presents. I don't ask for anything, so I'm extremely hard to shop for. And it's a problem that Mama Victa and Papa Victa have had for a very long time. But I seriously I never ever want anything. Because if I do want something, then I just go get it. It was like we talked about yesterday. I do want this Reverse Judgment card. Let's see if we can get some more money first. Now, because we skipped the item room on the first floor, we may have a chance for a planetarium, but it's a little bit tricky with the first floor item rooms because technically speaking, they're already open. So I don't know if the planetarium, I'm not sure if what factors in there is, did we walk inside of it or not? I'll take Rocket in a Jar. It gives us some more bombs. We're firing 2 of them, so that's two Rocket in a bombs, Rocket in a Jar shots that we're firing thanks to us having Lost Soul Buddy. Found Soul Buddy. Ooh. So Pandora's Box. By the way, just want to point it out. Another 1 premium shop item, by the way. It comes down to, do I think that we're going to find more money before using this 2 of Diamonds? And the answer is yes. Find a lot of money, actually, because there's 3 Fool's Golds there, so that's huge. Those 16 cents that we got there just out of nowhere, and the Book of Sin is not terrible here. Book of the Dead is just bad. But I probably won't take it over the deck of cards, though, because the deck of cards just gives us so many better options. Like giving us a Reverse Judgment card, for example. And I believe that actually, you know what? I don't know if Pandora's Box is I don't know if Pandora's Box is 4 soul hearts or if it's the 2 bombs, 2 keys on this floor. Okay. Yeah, so that was not worth it. Let's go see what's in our devil deal, and then I'll decide whether or not we roll with our judgment, because having a reroll machine in the second floor shop is pretty nice. No. But obviously prioritizing the devil deal here is going to be the more important factor, just because we very, very rarely get a chance to have a reroll pedestal in the second floor devil deal. An HP upgrade here with Crackjacks. And there's Guppy's Tail. Guppy's Tail's been showing up quite a lot lately. Then Hungry Soul. I am going to use the Judgment card, and obviously I'm going to take Guppy's Soul. I cannot use, well, let's see if we can get a pedestal here. We cannot. All right. Let's roll Hungry Soul. Attack daggers, no. I am going to take Incubus. So Incubus essentially just doubles our damage because we are firing literally double the shots. Now on top of that, with Little Steven, with Found Soul Buddy, we have quite a bit of offense here. And still enough money left over to roll the shop. Charge Baby. Charge Baby, I mean, we can't afford it, so. If we could just get... I honestly would take this, mystery gift, and I would use it in, probably in the boss room, to be honest. Just so we get a chance of getting another coin. We need 2 cents here. Obviously, we can't play the sack room. And now it just dawned on me, we haven't even found the regular secret room. It's got to be above the shop. Or, no, it could be over here. No, it can't be over there. I guess here? Okay, there's some pots here too, so what I can do is I can put Found Soul Buddy there, and we get no coins anyway. If we don't get these 2 cents, I'm gonna be real mad. We literally just need one penny game. That is unbelievable. I mean, what can you do? Like, seriously, what can you do? That is unreal, dude. We had 9 bombs and found 0 cents. Like good old Sinvicta luck. Birthday's over. I guess we're just getting back to the regular swing of things here. Yeah, it's funny game. You're real funny game. Really, really funny. Cutting it close in here because we don't have incredible movement speed, but we also got to be careful of the jostle physics. The Wide-Eyed Champion Globins are the worst. And yes, they can and will one-shot us, so we got to be extremely careful with our pathing here. Thankfully, we have the tears rate to deal with this, but my point is that we wouldn't be in this situation if we had just simply gotten 1 cent on the last floor. Or at least we would have had a good chance of not being in this anyway. It's not guaranteed. So there are 4 XL floors already that we're seeing here. We get a sun card, which I'm going to use in the big room, just so we can maybe get a clear in here. Yep, I saw that one coming. Now, we did get a planetarium. Excuse me. And if there is one time for us to get Luna, now is the time. Because we need something that's going to give us an immediate HP upgrade. Even though it's not a lot, but still, we get a guarantee. We know exactly where our secret room is going to be, even though we don't have any bombs. Now our job gets a lot harder. Especially with Jostle Physics, you see him flying all over the place. Sad Bombs here is now Sad Bombs plus Rocket in a Jar is a lot of damage if you can land them. And words cannot describe how important it is for us to not lose this half soul heart. By the way, another single premium item. Just want to point that out. For those of you keeping track at home, hopefully you're starting to realize what I was talking about weeks ago, which is that shops have been... Honestly, I think they've been nerfed. I'm just going to say it. I think they've been nerfed. How many times... I mean, how many more times do we need to see a single premium item shop with no reroll room before people start believing me? It's crazy. Like, upgraded shops, if you have an upgraded shop, you should never, ever have less than 2 premium items. Ever. Ever. If you were like a level 1 shop, then sure. Sure, give us a really high chance of getting only 1 premium item. But at the fully maxed out level of shops, you should always get at least 2 premium items with a chance to get a reroll machine. Audio Coin doing some work here. I am going out all the way up here just to fight this mini boss. I'm hoping that's Gluttony. It's double Ultra Pride. That was not what I wanted to see. So once again, we get the left hand, which I think we're on repeat at this point. We've gotten the left hand more times this past week and a half than I think I've ever had it on a string of runs. Well, I guess we can look for the super secret room here. 1 bomb. I was really hoping that we were going to get it here. I knew that I was going to use the Rocket in a Jar against whatever boss we found here. Yeah, we're in full on troll mode now. I mean, it was obvious, right? We started off with Curse the Blind. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so this is a global D6. We know from experience, this actually a couple days ago, that if we have an item room, we need to go inside of it first before we can get the effect of the D6. So let's not do anything with the dice room yet. If it's something bad in here, which, I mean, Loki's Horn's not bad, but it's not good either. Not for this build. Then we wait. We go see what the boss drops. Dude, this game is actively trying to kill us right now. Thank God that we have Incubus here. Now, if this doesn't turn out to be an HP upgrade, we can also re-roll this. Hierophant card is huge. Thank you very much, Judgment. Is an HP upgrade, which I will take. Magic Fingers is not terrible. But our damage is, though, is the thing. So what I'm trying to say is that I don't think Magic Fingers is going to make much of a difference, although it will help out if we get it. But we've already dropped we've dropped the counterfeit pennies, so the point of that is that our economy is going to be terrible. So it's very unlikely we'll be able to fully utilize the power of Magic Fingers if we don't have a steady income. And we need some big time damage here. Being at sub Isaac base damage is pretty bad. Although with our tears rate, that's what's basically saving us right now, that and Little Steven. Is we are being carried right now by them. We only have 2 bombs, so I can't really use these to look for soul hearts when we might need them for the boss. And that's just an example of those, you know, just every situation is totally dependent on how you're... Oh, let me take this back. How you use the resources that have been given to you are going to be highly, highly, highly situational in this game. They always are. Fallen is not who I wanted to see. This is not an easy boss to fight here. Oh my... Okay. So, and we get an active item from our boss drop. That's always good. So thank goodness we have this 4-room. And I think I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance here and buy Magic Fingers, but I'm going to leave the pedestal here so we can re-roll that as well. Again, this is not a vote of no confidence in Magic Fingers. It's just we do not have the stats for this. And right now, we got to take some desperate measures to stabilize in this run. We are not stable currently. And let's see what this 4-room does. Let's see. Let's see what good surprises we have on this Super Troll run. All right. Magician card. Suicide King and Joker. And for our final trick, let's see what our boss item, the one that we got from Fallen, which was an active item. Let's see what this re-rolled into. Let's check out the super secret room first, or not. We get Athame, which I will take. I wish I hadn't gone in here because obviously we're going to take Death's Touch. We need the damage. This is going to kill our tears rate. But once again, we are on death's door here. And we've got to be careful. Left hand, we need you to wake up. I'm once again calling upon you to save our run, left hand. Okay, we can stop with the super mini bosses game. A chariot card, which is going to help us out a little bit. Now, did I have to take Death's Touch? No, I didn't have to, but we kind of had to. And we can hope for a Hierophant card here. You're seeing our damage is quite nice right now. Yeah, we need this Chariot card. This room would have been absolute hell if we didn't get that damage up from Death's Touch. Left hand, need you to step it up, son. Mom's Eyeshadow, which is gonna give us a on-hit charm effect. And we have Guppy's Tail, so why chests aren't dropping as frequently as they usually do, I don't know. It's number 3 chests in a row that had only troll bombs in it. Get a half-price soul heart here. BFF is huge for our damage. First Empress card gives us two red heart containers, which we could use for a devil deal if we do get one. And remember, we forced one on the last floor, so that's the reason why we're sitting at 67.5 instead of going back down to 32.5 or 36 or whatever it is. There we go. So BFF is going to supercharge our followers' damage, including Incubus's. So Incubus might actually be doing more damage than we do. Got another reverse Empress card. So that's good because that means that we can take another one if we do use this in a devil deal here. Assuming we get one, which we probably won't. But if we do get one and we use this reverse Empress card, we'll have another one for our final devil deal. Wherever that may be. Okay, that's number 4 in a row, game. That's 4 red chests in a row now that you've spawned Mega Troll Bombs or regular Troll Bombs on us. And, wouldn't you know it, we didn't get a devil deal. It's almost as if I knew. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. So we are just trying to stay alive here in this run. And the game is, without a shadow of a doubt, not cooperating with us in any way, shape, or form. We just got saved by that skull right there. It's number 5 game. It's 5 chests now that you've spawned troll bombs on us in a row. Just want to keep pointing that out so you don't lose count. If you don't believe that this game knows what it's doing at all times, after seeing these videos, brother, sister, I can't help you anymore. I'm only merely an observer. An astute one at that. That's the fastest I can rush to get 9 lives as much as I can. So we're 2 or 3 at Guppy now. Oh, how perfect would that have been? I mean, how utterly perfect would that have been? Now, I do not mind at all losing the devil deal there. It's actually beneficial to us. Why? Because, assuming that the game doesn't screw us again and actually give us the devil deal, we've already been in the devil deal. We know what's in there, right? So, as long as that happens, we get another guaranteed devil deal on the next floor. Instead of us having a, oh, the secret room's there. Instead of us going down to a 36% chance on the next floor because we were guaranteed a devil deal on this floor, it goes back up to 100 since we technically would miss this floor's devil deal. Now, the only scenario where this doesn't happen, as I just got done saying, is if the game decides to screw us and follow up us missing a 68.5% chance, or 68% devil deal chance, if it decides to follow up with us passing a 36% chance, which I think we all know what's going to happen. We have multiple chances for Guppy here. And we get spiders instead. Well, I guess I should be thankful. At least we're not getting spawned on by troll bombs every single chest. This Curse of Darkness is extra dark. I cannot see. Oh, and that Gish was actually just... That Gish was actually invisible too, so... Now, we are out of keys, and the reason why we're not getting any keys is because we're not getting any chests that aren't red chests, so the likelihood of us finding said keys is going to be very low. And I do not relish the idea of being on 1 heart. What's going on here? The question becomes, when do we take... No, the world card is not as important as HP here. When do we take the left hand and drop it so we can start getting keys again and stuff? There's the Tinted Skull is right next to the boss room, but we were out at boss rush anyway in this run. The answer is we drop the left hand whenever we get Guppy. Put some more money in our donation machine, and very good one at that. Now, if we want the ultimate guarantee that we are not going to get a devil deal, we need to take damage, red heart damage, inside of the mom fight. But there's a problem with that, and the problem is that we will die if that happens, because she always inflicts 1 heart of damage. So we're just going to have faith that the game doesn't screw us and doesn't put us in a situation where we actually pass the 36%. But like I said, I think we all know what's going to happen. We didn't. We faked him out. I normally would take the I would normally take the negative here, but I do not trust this run. Even with 9 lives, I don't trust it. No Mafio. Athame doing work here. We can't get complacent now. We got to remember that HP in Isaac is fleeting. But we are 1 red chest away from getting Guppy. And notice how we have that 100% devil deal chance now, thanks to what I was talking about earlier. I mean, it just happened. You shouldn't have forgotten by now. I'm not going to say that Guppy is all but a guarantee, but it will be a very, very unsurprising end if we end up not getting Guppy. There was a tinted rock in that room, but we couldn't get it because we have no bombs, and we haven't seen bombs for quite a while. The super secret room is there, but again, we don't have any bombs. Get a regular Empress. I'm still going to hold on to this reverse Empress card in case we do actually get a devil deal. The Conquest Pony provides an interesting scenario here for us because we definitely need movement speed. The deck of cards has been doing pretty well for us. A deck of cards can't kill bosses. And we get Guppy on the final devil deal, baby. All right. We don't need flying anymore. So I guess I'm going to hold on to the deck of cards. I wouldn't mind getting a Bomba. Because I want to get that Tinted Rock that we saw. But we got the Gupster. We've got the Gupster. Birthday weekend. So now I'm basically just holding. I'm holding Mom's or the left hand, essentially just to try to get soul hearts at this point. Because if we give up on the idea that we're not going to get any keys for the rest of this run, we can take Devil Deal items in the chest and still hopefully make a few soul hearts along the way. I cannot believe that we have not found a single bomb. There we go. 2 soul hearts is great there. First eye is not what I want. Definitely would not mind another Tears upgrade if we can manage one. Got a Yave. I think I'm still going to hold on to the left hand, though. You saw how much HP it just gave us. I have no clue why we're not seeing any bombs drop, but maybe because I told the game what our plan was going to be. Conquest Pony is still very tempting because I do want some movement speed, but I think Deck of Cards has done a good job. We can use the Sun card here. I know I gave up my Reverse Empress card, but that's okay. We will find another. And Luna, this would have been a really, really good opportunity for Luna to show up in that planetarium. Would have been like a perfect run for it. Our Guppy flies still only 6.49 damage, doing an adequate amount. Take down most small mobs. But he just dropped 2 soul hearts for some reason. I ain't gonna complain. Going over here to go check out the secret room real quick. This tower card is going to absolutely 100,000% destroy Mom's heart. And it's because we have sad bombs, which it gave me a little bit of pause when we saw Curse the Tower in that room, in that challenge room, but ultimately, I still don't think it's worth it because you can hit yourself with Curse the Tower, obviously. Yeah, we expect to get hit once there. Big damage, though. We get our HP back, and we're cruising along here. Like I said, I just want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. Thanks to everybody who stopped by the stream. And thanks to everyone who was just here. Even if you didn't stop by, even if you didn't give me a gift or anything like that, you know what? I'm not going to hold it against you. I'll be a little bit sad. Just a little bit, though. No, I'm kidding. I've never been good at getting gifts. Even as a kid, when I would get something that I really wanted, I always felt guilty. Oh, I always felt selfish to ask for something. And I still kind of hold that to this day. I never really ask for much. I'm a simple person, simple man. What makes me happy is making other people happy. I know that people enjoy these videos. Whether they're good runs, bad runs, fun runs, not so fun runs. I know that these videos mean a lot. There's a question in the episode a long time ago. Well, maybe not a long time. It was this year. A few months ago. Somebody asked if the inevitable were to happen and I quit YouTube once and for all, would I leave these videos up as an archive for people? And I said I didn't know, because on one hand, I can definitely see value in leaving it there. Not monetary value, but just the value of the people who watch the videos, and they still, you know, want to relive those old runs and stuff. And you know, and that feels like on at first glance the right thing to do, right? Leave something up that people can enjoy, you know, long after I'm gone. It's only the second time we've seen Curse die today. But that being said, I also, if I quit YouTube, if I'm gone, I'm gone forever. And I don't want to look back. I don't want to have, you know, I don't want to have anything kind of linger once I'm gone. And it feels like that would feel like closure to me. So I truthfully don't know, because I do know that these videos are important to people, and I know that most would probably value them. But make no mistake about it, I'm not planning on quitting YouTube anytime soon. Not until I can retire. If I can retire, then maybe. But I feel like we're a good 30 years away from that. Especially in this economy. Whoa. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that happening anytime soon, but the answer is, truthfully, I don't know. And Curse of the Blind. Well, I'm glad we didn't save that Empress card. No. Even though I know it's probably Steam sale, still, no. We start on Curse of the Blind, we end on Curse of the Blind here. Yeah, once I'm gone off the internet, you will not hear from me again. I will be done. Leave nothing lingers. No second guessing or anything like that. Be happy for the journey that we all had, and you know, those of you who've been here long enough to see many different phases of my life. You know, those are our memories, you know. The ones who get to live through it, the ones who experienced it. All the fantastic memories that we have from YouTube. I think that's the best way to preserve stuff, through memory. But like I said, you don't have to worry about that anytime soon. And again, thank you all very much for the birthday wishes. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Here's your meme of the day. This might be our first ever, or maybe second ever, One Punch Man meme of the day. Sent here by Dazzling Khan on the Sinvicta subreddit. Title thread was, "What was the speed of that?" From the episode Curse of the Dead End. And yes, that was one of those like half a frame animations that we see sometimes. And that's clown physics, baby. But you know what? We still lived through it, even though the game tried to kill us, especially with today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. And of course, if you have any hype points from liking this video or leaving comments, then please use them to hype up this video or any other video that you do fancy for the course of the week or the weekend. It does help a great deal. And thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, So long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like these pages of mine like Trevor Mitchin, Captain Razortail, Kylie Smith, and Medic Wolf. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.